If your video is showing a black screen in Adobe Premiere Pro, don't panic. This is a very common issue, and in most cases, it's something simple. The tricky part is, there isn't just one cause. Black screens can come from timeline mistakes, GPU problems, cache errors, even the format of your video. So in this video, I've put together about 12 different fixes. Go through them one by one, because your exact problem is definitely in here. Let's fix it. Step 1, check your timeline. First, make sure your clip is actually sitting on the timeline and your playhead is on top of it. This sounds basic, but Premiere only shows what's directly under the playhead. If you're parked on an empty section, the screen will be black, even if your clip is there. Just scrub through your timeline and confirm your footage appears. Step 2, track visibility. Now check the eye icon on your video track. If that icon is turned off, Premiere hides everything on that track, which gives you a black screen even though your clip is fine. Turn it back on and your video should immediately appear. Step 3, clip might be disabled. Another easy one to miss. Right-click your clip and look for Enable. If it's unchecked, that clip is basically muted visually. Enable it again, and Premiere will render it normally. Step 4, reset workspace. Premiere's layout can break in the background. Panels get stuck, hidden, or glitched, and that can affect playback. Go to Window Workspaces, then hit Reset to save layout. It basically reloads the entire interface back to normal. Step 5, GPU acceleration issues. This is one of the most common causes. Premiere uses your GPU to render video, but sometimes your graphics card, drivers, or settings don't cooperate. And instead of showing your footage, you get a black screen. Go to File, Project Settings, General. Under Renderer, switch to Mercury Playback Engine Software Only. If your video suddenly appears, then your GPU was the problem. Step 6, media cache corruption. Premiere stores temporary files called cache to make playback faster. But when those files get corrupted, they can cause playback issues, including black screens. Go to Edit, Preferences, Media Cache, then delete all cache files. Don't worry, Premiere will rebuild them clean. Step 7, restart Premiere. At this point, just restart the app. It sounds simple, but restarting clears temporary bugs, reloads memory, and applies the fixes you just made. Step 8, effects causing conflicts. Sometimes the issue isn't your clip, it's the effects you added to it. Things like color grading, heavy transitions, or third-party plugins can overload Premiere or conflict with your system. When that happens, instead of rendering your video, Premiere just shows a black frame. First, select the clip that's showing the black screen. Go to the Effect Controls panel. This is where all your effects are listed. Now look through the effects applied to your clip. Start disabling them one by one. You can do this by clicking the small FX icon next to each effect to turn it off. You can either remove that effect completely or try adjusting it. Sometimes lowering intensity or changing settings can fix the issue. Once you fix or remove the problematic effect, your video should display normally again. Step 9. Check your sequence settings. Sometimes the problem isn't your clip, it's the sequence you're editing in. If your sequence settings don't match your footage, Premiere can struggle to display it properly, and in some cases, that shows up as a black screen. Here's how to fix it step by step. First, go to the top menu and click on Sequence, then select Sequence Settings. A window will pop up showing your current settings. Now look at your frame size. This should match your video resolution. For example, if your footage is 1920 by 1080, your sequence should also be 1920 by 1080. Next, check the frame rate. If your clip was shot at 30 frames per second, your sequence should also be 30. If these don't match, Premiere can behave strangely during playback. Now, if your settings are wrong, the easiest fix is not to change everything manually. Instead, close that window. Go back to your project panel, find your original clip, and drag it onto the new item icon at the bottom. Premiere will automatically create a brand new sequence that perfectly matches your footage. Open that new sequence and check if your video displays correctly. In most cases, this completely fixes any mismatch issues. Step 11, update your graphics driver. Outdated drivers are a major cause of black screens because they control how Premiere Pro communicates with your graphics card. If that communication breaks, your video won't render properly. Here's how to update it step by step. First, find out what graphics card you're using. Press Windows + X and open Device Manager. Expand Display Adapters. From there, check your GPU name. Now go to your browser and search for your graphics card brand. If you're using NVIDIA, search for NVIDIA drivers. If you're using AMD, search for AMD drivers. If you're on Intel, search for Intel graphics drivers. Open the official website. Make sure it's the real one. Once you're there, look for the drivers or support section. Enter your GPU model, then download the latest driver available. After downloading, open the file and follow the installation steps. It's usually just next, finish. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer. Then go back into Premiere Pro and check your video again. In most cases, this fixes GPU-related black screen issues immediately. Step 12. Hardware acceleration conflicts. Hardware acceleration is designed to make Premiere Pro faster by using your GPU instead of your CPU. But on some systems, especially if your GPU drivers are outdated or your graphics card is struggling, it can actually cause problems, including black screens. First, go to the top menu and click on Edit. From the drop-down, select Preferences, then click on General. A settings window will open. Now look for the option related to hardware acceleration. Depending on your version of Premiere, this might appear as things like hardware-accelerated decoding or encoding. Uncheck any option that has hardware acceleration enabled. Once you've done that, click OK to apply the changes. Now close Premiere Pro completely and open it again. This part is important because some settings only take effect after a restart. If nothing so far has worked, your Premiere installation might be damaged. Uninstall it completely, then reinstall the latest version. This clears deep system issues that normal fixes can't touch. And that's it. At least one of these will solve your problem, because we've covered both the simple mistakes and the deeper technical issues. If this helped you, subscribe to Fix It Fast for more straight-to-the-point solutions. And if your issue is still not fixed, drop it in the comments. I'll help you figure it out.